2018 Kia Soul puts style in front of well-being highlights and turbo control. With a year ago's turbocharged identity embed a fruitful activity, the 2018 Kia Soul takes a year off from enormous change. Offered in base Kia Soul, Plus and Exclaim models, it's still among our most loved conservative hatchbacks, as much for its flexibility with respect to its style. In any case, we think the recently accessible programmed crisis braking ought to be offered on more trim levels, and a rear-view camera ought to be made standard. We give the 2018 Soul a 6.8 out of 10. It's led around pitiful base substance and those well-being exclusions. Overwhelming on style, the square-shaped and reduced Soul has genuine pizzazz. The shape's been around for some time, however it's still crisp because of a thick arrangement of body boards and a higher roof line. The inside's more stifled, however at its cost, it's an astounding situation. Skirt the pokey base 1.6-liter inline 4, it's languid and has minor 16-inch wheels, and you'll pay parts more to give it a rear-view camera. The mid-extent 2.0-liter inline 4 has 161 strength and a 6-speed programmed, and it's sufficiently energetic in spite of a transmission that chases excessively at parkway speeds. We're more eager about the gutsy 1.6-liter Turbo 4 and its 7-speed double grasp programmed, yet it's not offered with programmed crisis braking. Regardless of which Soul you purchase, the ride is fairly solid and guiding isn't loaded with input, yet the auto still feels formed, not occupied or jittery. The Soul's best resource is bundling that stipends for grown-ups adequate space, particularly headroom, from a reduced impression. The 63 or more cubic feet of capacity behind the front seats keeps up to 24 cubic feet behind the back seats. 3 individuals will fit over the secondary lounge, tight at the shoulders yet all around provided for extra space to move around. On the security front, the Kia Soul acquires great crash test scores. However, the proceeded with non-attendance of a standard rear-view camera on all models brings its score down here, as does the discretionary forward impact notices and programmed crisis braking accessible just on a solitary model. Different highlights incorporate standard Bluetooth, satellite radio, and aerating and cooling, however voyage control likewise is an alternative. Kia groups highlights like its superb UVO infotainment framework and bundles, and cowhide and ventilated seats and a sunroof are among the alternatives. However, when the Soul turns past the $25,000 stamp, the incentive melts away forcefully.